Hello, quick video at day 9 of the fasting, and I did straighten my hair. I think in a former life I must have been a sheep because this is wild mountainy hair. So day 9, I feel brilliant. The weight loss is exactly the same, 177.2. I weigh myself every day. People are like, oh, don't weigh yourself every day. And it probably is a mistake, but I was just so eager. But there's nothing happening weight wise. I do feel very well. I ate more today. It's the weekend, so I had some beef chili, which I put vegetables into. It's in some of my TikToks and YouTube how to make it. It's really popular. I absolutely love it, and it's really I don't eat any rice with it. It's very hard concept to get used to at the beginning. I was so used to eating all my food with a side of carbs that it is a very difficult. I can totally understand how people can't do it and find it very difficult. It is very difficult mentally as well as physically. We could probably get over the physical part of not having it on your plate, but it just feels so wrong. But the most important thing to remember is that it's the blood sugar spike that you miss. We are designed to eat carbs. We are designed to eat sugar. Humans, so for survival, we would eat away of our meat, or we would find some vegetation, and then eventually we would come upon a lovely, wonderful cornucopia of food in the form of carbs. We would then guzzle that, and it would take us through the winter. That's how humans survived, and we did so well. However, now we live in a sea of carbs, and some of them are not so great carbs. I wouldn't argue too much about the types of carbs. I like nothing better than the very refined carbs. But the thing is that we are now in a sea of carbs and we eat them all the time. We're not designed to eat them all the time. And this is something that I discovered and was a revelation to my eating and to my actual, I'm no longer hangry. The whole hangry thing was probably the worst thing in my whole life, was this hangriness. Hangry being hungry and angry at the same time. Not that I'm an angry person, I'm such a sweetie. And it was such a disaster. And it was constant and all the rest. And even no matter what diet I went on, there was carbs in every meal almost. And it was fine. I lost weight in those diets. They're great. If you do have nothing else to do those diets. Keto is such an alien concept because we're not eating carbs at every meal. Now, I do sometimes have carbs in an evening meal, a little bit maybe, but rarely. And it would always be maybe a thin bagel or something that really yummy that I really like, rather than rice. I'm not a mad fan of rice. I spuds spuds would be my thing. Potatoes in any form, absolutely adorable, but they are bags of sugar, and it has been an alien concept for me too. So don't worry if you find it alien that I would eat chili with no rice. It is, to me, it was completely alien. Oh yeah, it's fine to do it now and again, but to actually be doing it, I was like, this is not right. This is not. I still call it that. But that's what I do. So I had cheese and nuts and eggs and that kind of stuff. So I ate more meals today. I had 2 or 3 meals, small kind of meals, from about half. I think I started at 2 o'clock and I finished just there a minute ago. It's actually 2:24 in the morning. Would you believe I'm all day saying I'm going to make this video? Time ran away with me. I had no time. So anyway, and at the weekends I do love to stay up late, even though I'm not drinking or anything. And last night was the first Friday night I did not go hunting around for a bottle of wine, because when you get, like I said in my previous video, if you get used to having your bottle of wine every Friday night, you start like, Friday night is wine night. So I try not to have the treats. I try not to have any treat. Like, it's not that I don't have any treats, but I try to just be the same regular. I just went out for a very short walk today. I didn't do that much. And I walked around the city a bit. That was it. So yeah, I am feeling brilliant. Of course, like, I'm typical of me. I go on, fasting, weight loss. Let's say I go on a weight loss section of my lifestyle of keto, and I expect to wake up the following morning with, slender, sorted, I don't want it to take time. But anyway, so I feel great. Um, I feel motivated. I feel happy. I feel physically and mentally amazing. I am taking my supplements. I didn't take them day before yesterday, was it? Time ran away with me, and I was lazy. I didn't take, and I can't. I noticed. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, I meant to say this. If you're on ketogenic diet, you must take your electrolytes. So that's salt and potassium are the two most important ones. The salt, I just use a grinder. I literally grind it into my mouth, but the salt every time I'm drinking water. And the potassium is, I buy it in the tablet form. I do not like electrolytes that are put together. I think there's stuff added I don't want to have. And they every time I drink them, I'm like, there's something in this I don't like. And I don't like anything in my water. I am like, I completely hate anything in my water. When I see people adding stuff to their water, or when I see them drinking raspberry water, I'm like, no, 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 I cannot have anything in my water. And I drink sparkling water. I can't. I just love it. So there are some electrolytes in sparkling water, but not that much. So I would say definitely sodium, definitely potassium. They're the two main ones that you need. And then there's magnesium. I take magnesium, potassium. Um, I take the shitty magnesium. Like if you look at any keto people, they'll tell you to take two different types of magnesium. I take the cheap one from Tesco. It says magnesium on it, and it's supposed to be the bad one that doesn't absorb very well. I actually find it grand, and I there's no way of oh, sorry, my blow heater's on to try because it's like an ice box. I thought there was some frozen fish in here. It maybe it's so cold, but the blow heater was there grinding in the background. Um, yeah, so I electrolytes are essential if you're doing ketogenic diet because you will just need to have that's and good a good amount of water. I didn't have a lot of water this morning, and you really noticed it. So you will with ketogenic diet, you tend to go to the toilet more often, like wee toilet, and it's just because if your body's burning your fat with every globule of fat that's stored, there's water stored. So that's going to be flushing out. So it's good to use up all that old fat anyway and replace it with new fat, which I will be doing in December. So anyway, it's going great. I'm so happy. It is really, I feel great. I feel energetic. But I wish that I woke up in the morning as a supermodel. But then that's probably not going to happen because I'm only 5'5", nothing to do with anything else. So yeah, so it's going great, and let's keep motivated. It's day 9, and we just keep going. Look, trust the process. We just can't predict what the result is going to be. I am 177.2 today pounds. I want to be 154. I will not say that it will or won't happen. Let's just trust the process. Stay on strict keto for the month of November to get ready for Christmas. That's so important. We flush out the system, get rid of some of the fat, and start feeling great. I really want to have a great Christmas. I absolutely adore Christmas. I will eat and drink whatever I want at Christmas. I will not hold back. I am not one of these people that must stick to keto for Christmas. No, 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 that's not happening. And I want to run. I want to get ready now so that I'm fully ready so I can have a fantastic time. And also, when you have been on keto for a while, your body processes alcohol really well. From my personal point of view, is that I'm not telling anybody to drink, but it's you don't get the kind of hangovers, you don't get that horrible feeling. If you actually, I'd say it's just because your liver is so clean. About 55% of the Western population have a fatty liver, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which was never ever seen before. Most people are undiagnosed. They reckon it could be as high as 85%, and it's even seen in children, and it was never really seen before. There was a rare case in the 90s, when people started eating refined carbs more, even before that probably, but they probably weren't looking for it. And there is now more fatty liver from refined carbohydrates than there is from alcohol. It was known as the alcoholics disease way back, and now it's known as the disease of the modern world, which is kind of sad to think that we're all going around with fatty livers. That's something that was a shock to me. I definitely had a fatty liver for a while. But I didn't realize that I could even be losing weight and still have a fatty liver. That's why I like to be in ketosis, because the liver fat is the one that's going to be used up first. So I kind of know when I'm starting to show signs of weight loss on the outside that my liver fat is gone. And that's kind of nice to know, which that doesn't happen in other diets. I know people call it a keto diet. It's not really a diet, it's just a way eating low carbs, low inflammation. So anyway, see you soon. Take care. It's the middle of the night. I'm not going to bed yet. I'm being vulgar. I'm staying up for another while. And I'll see you soon on day 10, which actually, technically, this is day 10 because it's the 10th, but I'm making it as if it's the 9th of November. Okay, haters, know that now. Let it be known. So, mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. So, I will see you soon and have a lovely day tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.